Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine this powerful empire rising up in South India, a real beacon of culture, you know?
And defense, all while everything around it is changing. Today, we're doing a deep dive into the Vijayanagar Empire. We'll look at its incredible rise, that dazzling golden age, and then, well, its dramatic fall.
Yeah, and what's really fascinating, I think, is how this empire founded back in 1336 CE by Harihara and Bukka. It wasn't just another political power. It really emerged as a powerful response, a response to all the instability and the invasions happening in 14th century South India. Its core mission, preserving Hindu culture and traditions, and the founder's personal story, being forcibly converted before they escape. That just made their mission even more intense.
Wow, that's quite the origin.
Yeah.
So how did that mission translate into practice? You hear about a golden age. What really made it shine?
Well, it definitely hit its peak under Krishnadevaraya. His rule, that's 1509 to 1529, it's really seen as the golden age. Even the Mughal ruler, Babu, in his memoirs, the Baburnama, called him the most powerful ruler in India. That's saying something, the most powerful. So military strength then.
Oh, definitely military victories, yeah. Over the Deccan Sultanates, the Gajapatis up in Odisha. But it wasn't just battles. Krishnadevaraya had real political foresight. His diplomacy was pretty sharp, like restoring the Bahmani Sultan Salar, a rival Muslim ruler, mind you, to his throne. He even took the title Yavana Rajya Stepanacharya.
Which means?
Establisher of the Yavana kingdom, basically showing his power but also keeping things stable by propping up a weakened neighbor. Very clever. And he made these really smart alliances with the Portuguese. Military, trade, they got crucial tech from them. Guns, good horses, that gave them an edge.
Right, the Portuguese connection. And beyond the politics and war, the sheer grandeur, right? The capital, Hampi.
Oh, absolutely. Hampi just blossomed. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site now, and for good reason.
You've got the Vithala Temple, that famous stone chariot, the musical pillars.
The musical pillars are amazing.
And the Hazara Rama Temple. Just stunning structures. And Krishnadevaraya himself, he wasn't just a warrior king.
Not at all. He was a scholar, composed the Amugdamalyada in Telugu, and his court had the Astadigaja's 8 great poets. Think Tenali Ram, the witty one.
So it sounds almost like this perfect blend of power and culture.
Which leads to a really interesting point, maybe even a paradox.
Oh.
Well, think about it. An empire founded specifically to preserve Hindu culture, but it showed remarkable religious tolerance. We have accounts, like from the Portuguese traveler Barbosa. He noted freedom for Christians, Jews, Moors, Hindus, everyone living there. Muslims were even part of the administration, allowed to build mosques.
That's surprising, given the founding mission.
It is, and it suggests that, this inclusivity actually contributed to stability. It made the culture richer, more vibrant. It kind of challenges our assumptions, right?
Definitely. So with all this brilliance, this strength, this apparent stability, where did things start to go wrong? What led to the downfall?
Well, after Krishnadevaraya died, things got shaky. Big succession disputes. The central authority weakened quite a bit. Real power ended up shifting to his minister, a man named Ram Raya. The actual king, Sadashivaraya, became more like a puppet ruler.
Ah, the power behind the throne situation.
Exactly. And here's where you see a crucial difference. Ram Raya's policies towards the Deccan Sultanates. They were aggressive, sometimes harsh, very different from Krishnadevaraya's careful diplomacy.
And that backfired.
Big time. It actually ended up uniting those Deccan Sultanates against Vijayanagara, a major strategic blunder. Add to that, the provincial governors, the Nayaks, they were getting more powerful, more independent, so the center was weak and the neighbors were uniting. Not a good mix.
Setting the stage for Talikota.
Precisely. The Battle of Talikota in 1565, also called Rakshasa Tangadi or Benhadi, it was devastating.
And wasn't there something about technology, despite the Portuguese links?
Yeah, it's strange. Vijayanagara's army, for some reason, didn't seem to have the same quality of artillery that the combined sultanates brought. A real failure there.
And the betrayal.
Ah, yes. The Jilani brothers, 2 of Vijayanagara's own Muslim generals, they switched sides right in the middle of the battle.
Wow, mid-battle.
Mid-battle. Caused huge chaos, immense damage. Pretty much sealed their fate.
So internal divisions, betrayal, military shortcomings, a perfect storm.
Exactly. It highlights how internal problems and failing to adapt, especially militarily, can be just as deadly as any enemy army. And the aftermath? Brutal. Hampi, that incredible capital. Plundered, destroyed. For about 5 months, they say.
5 months just wiped out.
Pretty much ended Vijayanagar as a major imperial power right there, though technically a smaller kingdom limped on until about 1646.
So quite a journey from this spiritual founding, this cultural fortress, through an amazing golden age, to this dramatic fall fueled by internal fights and, well, some bad decisions. It really shows that delicate balance, doesn't it, between power, keeping things together, and adapting.
It really does. And maybe something for you, the listener, to think about is this. How much do the choices of leaders, especially how they balance that hard power, military might with smart diplomacy and, crucially, keeping their own house in order, how much does that really shape an empire's fate in the long run?